Hey guys, for this video we're going to take a quick look at this retro bit Sega Genesis remote control. Lately I've been on a retro gaming kick and you gotta have the right remotes for the different systems, otherwise it's just not the same. I grew up with the Sega Genesis, so I'm happy to get back into it in a small way. But anyway, it's the retro bit Sega Genesis remote. It is a corded remote with a USB port on the end. So for me, I have a mini PC that runs Launchpad and RetroArch, and that's how I'm going to play the Sega Genesis games. But it's plug and play. You plug it in, everything installs automatically. You don't have to worry about it. Generally, I like cordless remotes better, but this has a 10-foot cord, and of course with the cord you never have to worry about recharging batteries, so that's really good. You do get the instruction manual. For the most part, it is like a classic Sega Genesis remote, although this does have an L and R shoulder button, which I feel 90% positive the original Segas didn't have any buttons up here, but it does make it more universal, so you could play like PlayStation games or something with this as well. It's also the 6-button style. The original, back when Sega Genesis was first released, it was just the 3 buttons. Pressing A and B at the same time would be X, B and C at the same time would be Y, and A and C would be Z. Now later in the years, when the Sega Genesis was still being produced and new games are still coming out, they started coming out with these 6-button remotes. Actually, they ended up with a bunch of different goofy remotes by the end of it. So anyway, this one's a lot better because it does make things a little bit easier than trying to do that double button press. But we need to get this thing plugged in, try a game, see how it works. For my setup, I have a mini PC mounted directly to the back of my TV, and that USB right there is for our Sega Genesis controller. If we can see the remote at the same time, which is hard to look at the screen and drive at the same time, but you get the idea. The remote works perfectly. You can hit the brakes, hit the gas, left, right, left, right. We can crash and everything. Not the easiest thing to do, but you get the idea. It works splendidly, was nice and easy, just a plug and play. So there it is, guys, the Retrobit Sega Genesis remote control. Thanks for watching.